maybe we can start your early life and what brought you to London in the first place.
When I was 6 years old, I wanted to be a dustman. I was fascinated by dustmen. In America, they call this garbage collectors. And then after that period of being fascinated by dustmen, I decided I really wanted to be a doctor and help humanity. And I wanted to be a GP. So I did all I could to become a doctor. And I didn't come from a very wealthy family. So I got scholarships, basic good grades and scholarships and so forth. Finally, I graduated from college early and went to Albert Einstein College of Medicine, full of idealism and enthusiasm, and to be crushed by the kind of emphasis on, how would you say, scientific method and materialism, drugs, research procedures, where the person got left out of it. So I was floundering. And then one day, I went to my psychiatric service, and I met a Puerto Rican man who was diagnosed paranoid, schizophrenic, alcoholic, personality disorder, and so forth. His name was Jose Quinones. He was my first teacher. I found I could talk to him very well. And then I suddenly got upset, because you're not supposed to be talking to schizophrenics. They're unintelligible. They babble. If I could talk to him and he was schizophrenic, maybe that meant I was schizophrenic. And I got severely suicidally depressed for about 6 weeks. I was just, all I could do is go play chess in the evening and eat chocolate cake. Then I decided the textbooks were wrong. And that started my career. We maintained a long relationship. Even after I graduated from medical school, he would take me around Harlem, and I was doing house calls for an insurance company in Harlem. I never was robbed, although friends of mine were robbed for morphine and stuff like that. And I would see fights, and he took me to see a ceremony of Ugume, which is Afro-Caribbean religious ceremony with sacrificing doves and people going into trances, and I thought this was hot shit, A nice Jewish boy from Newark, I never been in a room when they were sacrificing doves before, But then my second teacher was John Thompson. He was a beautiful man, a tall, silver-haired Scotsman who was introduced to me as the existential psychoanalyst. And he was a person who helped me to understand a lot about what's called schizophrenia. In fact, I introduced him to Laing. And when Laing met him, and after talking to him, he's the only person who knew more about schizophrenia than he did. And I thought, wow, that's quite a compliment coming from Laing. Anyway, he unfortunately died in a drowning accident in the Caribbean in '66. I came here in '65. So that's how my career got going.